Good afternoon. Okay, now our topic today is about context clues. Okay, it's a very familiar topic, and we're going to look at a video first, a YouTube video. First of all, just give you a background of what context clues is all about. Context clues is basically being able to find the meaning of words, unfamiliar words that you do not know, without having to go to the dictionary, okay? Most of the times we always like to run to Google, we like to run to the dictionary, but context clues allows us to understand words in context that we may not know when we read it the first time. Okay, I'm gonna show you a video clip on YouTube. All right.
Context clues. At Grammar Songs by Melissa. What are context clues? More importantly, how can understanding context clues make me a better reader? Let's get started. Context clues are hints a reader can use to discover the meanings of unfamiliar words and phrases. Did someone say discover? Yes, Detective Waddle. When we read, we have to look for clues to discover the meanings of words we don't know. Let me show you. When we read, sometimes we will come upon an unfamiliar word that we don't know and have trouble sounding out. We could choose to stop reading and find a dictionary, but this can take away from our comprehension or understanding of the story by interrupting the flow. Now, what was happening? This is why using context clues is so important. I know what clues are, but what is this thing you call context? Context is like the setting of a word. You can probably guess what is missing from this picture based on the setting or context around the missing object. Sure, a dog. Using words. As a reader, you are looking for clues within the written words to help you understand unfamiliar words or phrases. How will I know where to find them? A word's context includes the words and sentences around it. This is where you can find clues to the meanings of a word that you don't know. What clues do you see? Well, we know Katie was something, so we need to read the rest of the sentence to figure this out. When her little sister kept messing up her room. So what could Katie be if her little sister is messing up her room? Mad? Frustrated? No, this word starts with an A. Aggravated. Was aggravated when her little sister kept messing up her room. Aggravated makes sense when you consider the context. Exactly. Authors use different types of context clues. They might use examples, synonyms, antonyms, or even definitions. For instance, the restaurant's ambiance, including its quiet music, flowers, and candlelight, made it a perfect place for Valentine's Day. If you don't know what ambiance is, the examples, quiet music, flowers, and candlelight, let you know that ambiance is the special atmosphere or mood of a particular environment. Sometimes authors use synonyms or words that mean almost the same thing. The child's ability to perform gymnastics was apparent or obvious at an early age. If you are unfamiliar with the word apparent, the synonym clue obvious makes this sentence easy to understand. Sometimes authors will use antonyms to help the reader grasp an unfamiliar word by stating the opposite. Carla was meticulous with her assignments, unlike her brother Ralph, who scribbled all over the page. If you don't know what meticulous means, the antonym phrase scribbled all over would let you know that Carla was neat and careful with her assignments, unlike her brother Ralph. Sometimes authors actually provide definitions within the text if using a less common word. Abby was repulsed by the spider crawling up her arm. She had a feeling of disgust and dislike. If you are unfamiliar with the word repulsed, the author clearly defines it as a feeling of disgust and dislike. I can find context clues in the words. Exactly. Remember, context clues can be examples, synonyms, antonyms, or definitions. Let's read a paragraph and look for the context clues a reader might find if he or she was unfamiliar with the underlined words. It was time for the band to march on the field. The crowd was ecstatic. Ecstatic? I don't know what that means. Well, this would be a good time to look for context clues. Remember, if you can't find a clue in the sentence you just read, you should keep reading. A word's context includes the words and sentences around it. Let's start again at the beginning so we can gather all the context surrounding the word ecstatic. It was time for the band to march on the field. The crowd was ecstatic. People screamed and cheered, showing their excitement. I see some clues. That's great. What do you see? People screamed and cheered and showed excitement. Very good. Screamed and cheered would be examples of people who are ecstatic. People who are ecstatic are excited. Let's keep reading. The music intensified or increased in volume. What does intensified mean? Well, let's look for some context clues. I think I see one. Increased. Very good. Increased is a synonym for intensified. Let's keep reading. Unlike her timid friends, Morgan was unafraid to perform in front of the roaring crowd. What is timid? What context clues can we find? Unlike means opposite. Morgan was unafraid. So, if Morgan's friends are the opposite of Morgan, then her friends are afraid. Yes, timid means afraid or shy. The author used an antonym as a clue to help us. Let's continue. After the show, the crowd gave a standing ovation. Ovation? There aren't many clues in this sentence, except we know there is standing going on. Maybe we should keep reading. Great idea. The fans stood and clapped to show their appreciation for such a great performance. Wow! The author uses a definition as a clue to help the readers understand what is happening. An ovation is when the whole crowd stands, claps, and cheers. That was a great context clue. Yes, it was. So remember, context clues are hints a reader can use to discover the meanings of unfamiliar words and phrases. And authors use different types of context clues, including examples, synonyms, antonyms, and even definitions.
That video gave us a whole lot. Oh, I see we have lots of persons just joining. Welcome, everybody. I just showed a video about context clues, and they outlined 7 different types. Now we have more than 7, but the video that I showed only outlined 4 different types of context clues. Does anyone remember those 4 types before we go on to the lesson? You could just type your answer. You could just type your answer in the chat. Okay, good. Synovia, synonyms was one of them. Anyone else? Examples, very good. Definitions, and one more. There was one more type that they mentioned in that video. Very good. Antonyms. Awesome. Now, context clues is important because you may be in an examination room where you're not allowed to carry a dictionary in the room, and most language arts exams, you cannot carry dictionaries inside the room. So context clues will help you to find the meaning of those words without going into dictionary. Also, it's important for you to know the meaning of words. And when you're reading, if you were to stop to look in a dictionary or to find the meaning of the word, it would detract you, or it will cause you to stop, and it will hinder with your understanding of what the passage is talking about. So it's always good for us to use context clues when finding the meaning of words that we do not know. Okay, there is a game I want us to do, a quick online game. All right, now with this game, it's going to ask you a question and it gives you options. Now, whenever you get the question right, you're going to get points. And the points will be on the left side where the star is. So let's do the first one. It says, when we say the Pledge of Allegiance, we show patriotism. Looking at the word patriotism and using the clues around the word. Is patriotism A, love of our country, B, colors, C, happiness, or D, tiredness? A, B, C, or D? Patriotism. Okay, A. All right, next question. I heard some peculiar, a lot of persons got that right. Akia, is this Yeshua? Devonia and Alkia, right. All right, I heard some peculiar music yesterday. Looking at the word peculiar, is it A, brown, B, long, C, unusual, or D, stiff? Okay, it was unusual. All right, next word. All right, we have carousel. The children went around and around on the carousel at the fair. Is it A, slide, B, merry-go-round, C, balloons, D, radio? Okay, B. All right, as you can see, your points are beginning to increase. So we're going to try to see if we can hit 1 million. This is easy. The greedy little girl took all of the candy for herself and did not share. A, happy, B, nice, C, sleepy, D, selfish. Okay, D. Effort. The soccer team gave their best effort to win the game. A, time, B, try, C, look, or D, guess. All right, good. B. All right, we have the word trudged. We trudged up the hill through the mud and rain. Is it A, walked tiredly, B, swam, C, danced, or D, ate? Okay, good. All right, we have devoured. The hungry bear devoured all the berries in the picnic basket. Is devoured A, eat, B, cooked, C, that's roared, or D, hid? All right, great. This word is taunted. The young boy taunted the puppy by holding a bone in front of the puppy's nose. Is taunted teased, that's A, B, flipped, C, colored, or D, sneezed? All right, great. Everyone's getting it. All right, the sluggish, look at the word sluggish. The sluggish turtle lay down in the sand after a long walk. Okay, someone saying the sluggish, you all are saying C? Okay, good. Very good. All right, I see Ms. Hannah said put the answers inside the chat and not in the question and answer section. Okay. All right, this one is for 1 million. It says, this is the word kayak. The campers floated down the river in their kayak. Is kayak A, bike, B, canoe, C, tent, or D, car? Okay, everyone said B. Very good. So you won $1 million. Very good. Now those ones are really easy. I want us to look at a worksheet. Stop recording. We can look at a worksheet, and the words might be a little bit difficult, but you are still gonna be. We're gonna look at the clues on this worksheet, because with those ones, it was so easy to know the word. You didn't even need the clue, but this worksheet is going to be a little bit difficult, so you have to look for the clues. The clues would be the words around the word, the unfamiliar word, for you to help to find the meaning of that word. All right, now, on this worksheet, like I said, the words are a little bit difficult than the game that we played. So with this one, you're gonna have to look for the clues, which are the words around the difficult word. All right, the first one it says, read each sentence and determine the meaning of the word using cross-sentence clues or prior knowledge. Okay, I see some persons already putting the answers inside in the chat. Okay, before you put the answers in the chat, let's look at the clues first. Okay. All right, we're looking at the word cease. James, you need to cease tapping your pencil because other people are trying to concentrate. You tell me what the word cease means. Give me a clue. I see, is it Tinel? Tinel, since you answered first, what clue, before you give me the answer, Tinel, what clue did you came up with that will give you the meaning of the word cease in that context? What clue did you came up with? Okay, you said the clue was when they said that others were trying to concentrate. Okay, good. All right, so the clues would be people are trying to concentrate. So if someone's trying to concentrate, that means you have to stop doing what you're doing. So we know that cease means to stop. Okay, let's look at number 2. We're looking at the word transparent now. Now, don't tell me the answer. I want us to look at the clues first. All right, you don't want to wrap your presents in plastic wrap because plastic wrap is transparent and everyone will know what you got. Now, don't tell me what transparent means. Someone already said see-through. Okay. All right, Tina says others would know what you got. All right. Okay. There's actually a clue. Same thing as she says. Okay. There's actually a clue that comes before everyone will know what you got. What clue is that? Exactly. Kimora, what is it? Was Kimora Martin? Plastic wrap. We know plastic wrap to be something that we can see through, right? So if you say don't wrap your presents in plastic wrap, we can see through plastic, so we know that transparent means see through. Very good. Going on to number 3. The word is simpleton. Don't give me the answer. Let's look at the clues. Once you find the clues, you can find the answer. Okay. She tried to pay me with play money as though I were a simpleton who would accept it. So what clues around the word simpleton will tell us what the word simpleton means? No, don't say dumb. No, Kyle, you can't say dumb. Dumb is not even a clue in this context. And the word dumb does not mean simple. The word dumb means you can't talk. Okay, you ought to give me the answers. Someone said you tried to play me. Okay, play money. Okay, that can be a clue. She tried to play with him. All right. Okay, the clues could be she tried to play me. She tried to pay me with play money. Play money can be a clue as well. Okay, what can also be a clue that she wouldn't accept it, of course, because she knows she's not a simpleton. So what does the word simpleton means then? A fool. Slow, okay. Simple. Well, simple comes from simpleton. Crazy idiot. A dense, all right. Not very smart. Being simple-minded, very good. No, you can't say retarded. No. Mentally challenged, foolish. All right. Someone say unintelligent. Okay, good. Let's go to number 4. Looking at the word dreadful. Again, don't tell me what the word dreadful means. Let's look at someone say, okay, uneducated. Very good. That's Divine. Divine Solomon. Okay, dreadful. I became a vegetarian when I found out about the dreadful treatment that factory farm animals received. So what are the clues around the word dreadful? Okay, treatment is a clue. Very good. Treatment, very good. Everyone's saying treatment. Anyone, any other clues besides treatment in that sentence? Okay, treatment that your factory, that factory farm animals received. Okay, received. Okay, great. All those are clues. Now, what do you think the word dreadful means? Very good. Harsh, frightened, harmful, awful, painful. Very good. Want nothing to do with, disgust, scared. Okay, Aaliyah Nimor, you have a question? Fearful, very good. Serious. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's go to number 5. The word is stammer. Remember, just give me the clues first. Rob is a cool guy, and normally he makes great conversation. But when he gets around Vicky, all he does is stammer. What are the clues that's going to tell us what the word stammer means? Okay, normally, all right, great conversation is one of the clues. Okay, very good, Dwayne. Now, Dwayne actually is giving us the word cool guy, but whenever you see that word but, that means you're going to go on, it's going to be a difference from what you're actually getting. So with Rob, he normally makes great decision, great conversation, sorry. But, and that but actually tells you it's going to be the opposite of what's going to happen. So the word stammer means what? What does it mean, stammer? Stammer means to stutter, okay? Stutter. Slow speech, okay? Can't speak properly, very good. Shy, I think, nervous. Stumble on words, very good. Hesitant. Okay, now some persons are saying get nervous, but the word stammer, it's more than just you getting nervous, because if you look back into the clue, it says he normally makes great conversation. Conversation means to talk. So it can't just be that you're being nervous. It has to be with words, how you're talking. So we'll be stumble on your words. Very good, Dwayne, and two other persons who said that. To trip over your words, okay? Miss say your words, hesitant. Having trouble speaking, very good. All right, number 6, looking at the word eager. Having read all of the Fightland books, Jessica was so eager to see the Fightland movie that she lined up at the movie theater at midnight dressed as her favorite character. Now, what are the clues? It's going to tell us what the word eager means. Okay, someone said very happy. Is very happy inside the sentence? Or is that the answer? Okay, that's the answer. I wanted the clues first. Okay, you dressed as her favorite character, okay? All right, exactly. She read all of the books. Okay, very good. So what does the word eager means? Can't wait. Very good. Anxious, excited. Very good. Okay, be almost number 7. Looking at the word mutter. All right, if you have something to say about my teaching style, Mr. Carter, please say it to me now, instead of muttering it under your breath. So what are the clues that tells us what the word mutter means, or muttering means? Very good, under your breath. Very good, under your breath. So what does the word muttering means? Talking in a low tone. Very good. To speak softly, whisper. Very good. To mumble. Mumbling. Very good. To talk very low, very low. Okay, awesome. Going on to number 8. The word is proposal. The principal loved the students' proposal to build the new playground with the fundraising money. All right, what are the clues for proposal? All right, fundraising, very good. Building a new playground, very good. Love. Okay, good. So what does the word proposal means? Very good. It's a plan or a promise or an offer. Very good. Or an idea. Yes, we can see your text, Sebastian. Very good. It's a suggestion. Awesome. And Tina says a presentation, exactly. Now, proposals can be verbal or they can be written. All right, let's go to number 9. This word is civil. It says, no matter how much the old woman yelled at him about not receiving her check, the mailman stayed calm and remained civil. So what are the clues for the word civil? Just the clues. Okay, stay calm. Very good. Everyone's saying stay, very good. Stay calm, stayed calm. The old man yelled. Okay, that's actually a clue as well, Sebastian. Very good, because you're going to give the opposite of the old man yelling to find the meaning of the word calm. What does the word civil mean? Patient, good. Remain polite, very good. Anything else? Okay, polite, to keep your composure. Presentable, chill, respectful, very good. All right, very good. Let's go on to 10 now. Number 10, we're looking at the word humble. This is an easy one. Kevin thinks that He's the center of the universe. I guess that when someone gets to be as good as he is at football, it's hard to remain humble. So what are the clues for the word humble? Okay, as good as he is at football, it's hard to remain good. Center of the universe, very good. He's good at football. So what does the word humble means now? Means calm, patient, something that's like civil, isn't it? Calm, quiet, to stay, I love that, to stay grounded, at ease. All right, very good. Let's go on to number 11. Oh, Aaliyah says not overly proud. Very good. Tanya says administrative. I like that. Sazia says not to be egotistical. Very good. Remain focused. I love the egotistical one. Very good. Let's go to number 11. Looking at the word sulk, not boastful. Very good, Akia. Okay, mom said that your timeout is done, Dominic. You can come out and play now. You don't have to keep sulking in your room. So what are the clues for the word sulking? All right, timeout is done. Timeout. Come out and play. Okay, you can come out and play now in your room. Okay, so what does the word sulk mean? What does it mean to sulk or sulking? Crying, sad, upset, being sad, being silent. Sulk means to be upset, emotional, good, crying, depressed, more or less depressed. To be upset, very good. I love low-spirited. Very good. You guys are good. I hope you guys are looking in dictionaries. These are coming from your heads, drawn away from others. Fit of ill humor. Okay, let's do the last one, number 10. This is the word we don't use very often. The word is cauldron. All right, it says the witch stirred the frog eyes and cattails into the steaming cauldron, smoking over the fire. So what clues? Okay, very good. We have stirred, smoking over the fire, very good. Over the fire, stirred. So what does the word cauldron means? Very good. It's a huge pot. Not just a pot, it's a huge pot, like you say, a large pot. Right, it is a pot. It is a pot, Kimoya. All right, awesome. Gigantic pot, very good, Yeshua. Okay, awesome. All right, now, let's do a recap of what we learned. All right, now let's wrap up on very good, the topic of context clues. Now, anyone can answer in the chat. What was the key concept of the topic of context clues? What was our key concept of context clues? All right, Sebastian says finding clues. Shaquille, finding clues to help answer the question. Very good. This is Brittana. Britannia. To find the definition of words we don't know to help with answering the question, okay? To find the meaning of words using clues, very good. Tanya. Leonardo says clues in a sentence to help find the word, very good. Shaquania says to tell words down, understand them, good. Specify evidence to answer the problem, okay, very good. Basically, you become your own dictionary, okay? When you use context clues, you don't always have to go to dictionary to look up the word or go to Google. A person like to say, Google it. You can be Google. Once you know what the clues are, you would know what the word means. Okay? All right. Next wrap-up question. What new information did you learn during this lesson? Anyone learn anything new in this webinar? All right, Kimora says there can be more than one clue. Very good in a sentence. Exactly. Anything else new? Anything new information that you learned? Very good, Leonardo. We don't need dictionary context clues. They're excellent. All right, now, Kia, even though there are 4 types of clues, and we talked about synonyms, antonyms, definition and examples, there are others because you also have cause and effect, and you also have restatement clues. The clue can be anywhere in the sense. Very, very good. Very good, Divine, that you can be your own dictionary. Exactly. Very good, yes, you are. Very good, Sebastian. You learned new meanings of the words I gave. Very good. Excellent. All right, our final wrap-up question. How can you use this concept? This is supposed to be of context clues, not tune. If I could change that. All right, how can you use this concept of context clues in the future? How can you use this in the future? This topic, how is this topic going to be meaningful to you in the future in your language classes and literature classes? How can you learn this? How can you use this concept? Very good, Akia. It's more time efficient. Exactly. It helped me to pass my BGCSE. Very good. Finding meanings of new words. Exactly. In places where we don't have resources to things. Very good. Anyone else? To help with essay, poems, etc. Very good. Especially with your writing. When you're writing context clues and when you're doing reading comprehension, will come in very, very handy. Does anyone have any other questions that they would like to ask? Okay, help to find what you don't know. Very good. To learn easy and quicker. Very good. Very good. Now, any other questions that they want to ask on this topic of context clues and finding the meaning of words? Any other questions? Okay. So is this concept clear to everyone? Very good to Shay. She says it helps me to learn new words and improve my vocabulary. Very good. Awesome. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's webinar. There'll be no more questions. That is it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leonardo. Bye. See you guys later.
Wow! Hi, I'm Mrs. Burrows, and it's time for your word of the week. Defeated. Defeated means beaten, overcome, or to lose. The defeated team was sad at the end of the game. How would you act if you were defeated? Would you be excited or would you be disappointed? Remember, defeated means beaten, overcome, or to lose. You would be disappointed if you were defeated. Defeated. I'd love to see you using this week's word. Please share your videos on our Flipgrid using the link below or scan this QR code.
Welcome to our Circle Time segment where we focus on the word of the week. The word of the week is contagious. Contagious is an adjective. Contagious has two definitions. The first definition is of a disease, to spread from one person or organism to another. What does contagious look like? It's spreading your germs to others through coughing and sneezing. The second definition is likely to spread to and affect others. This is linked to one's emotions, feelings, or attitudes. Here's what it looks like. Janet notices her friends are depressed. She tells a joke. And then she breaks out in laughter. Her squawking made her friends laugh too. Synonyms for contagious are transferable, infectious, and pandemic. Antonyms include non-contagious and non-communicable. Can you use contagious in a sentence? COVID-19 is very contagious, so wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene to avoid the spread of the virus. Remember to use the word of the week in your speech and writing daily. Contagious. I'm Miss Barrow from Sadie Curtis Primary School. Thanks for joining and see you next time.
Hello, boys and girls. I will be going over a few sight words with you. What are sight words? Sight words are words that you look at and read quickly. Remember to look at each word, listen to the pronunciation, and then you'll practice. Here we go. Anything. Beautiful. Brother. Believe. Cause. Center. Difference. Direction. Now you try. Awesome job! Awesome job! Let's continue.